Hi everyone, welcome to Red Fox Sewing and Crafting, and welcome to my craft room. I'm Joanna. We are continuing our 12 Days of Christmas series with our lovely album here. This was page 7, which is what we did yesterday. And today is page 8. To make the page, you will need one piece that is 5 by 6.5, two pieces that are 5.5 by 7 and 5/8, and one piece that is 6.5 by 9. You will also need your side loading pocket page base. For scoring, we are going to start with our 6.5 by 9. You want the 9 at the top, and we are going to score at 4.5. Oops. Right down the middle. Our 5 by 6.5. You want the 5 at the top. We're going to score at 1/2 inch. And then both of your 5.5 by 7 and 5/8, you want the 7 and 5/8 at the top, and we're going to score both of these at 1/2 inch and at 5/8. Again, that's 1/2 inch and 5/8. Going to fold and burnish on all of our score marks, watching to make sure that we keep our 1/8 inch gussets on our 2 5.5 by 7 and 5/8 inch pieces. And then once all of them are folded, we are going to miter our corners. And on these, you just want to miter the 1/2 inch tab, not the gusset. You want to leave the gusset whole. Now that we have all of our pages folded, burnished, and mitered, it is time to start putting our page together. We're going to start with our 5.5 by 7 and 5/8 inch pieces. And remember, this is 6 3/4, so that is 1 1/4. And we need 5/8 inch spacing on both sides. So just start with one side. I'm starting with my top one, making sure that my page is centered, and then I'm going to go in 5/8 on both sides. Like this, and then squish it down. I'm going to flip this around, and I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. And I'm just going to check really quick to make sure that my two flaps line up, and they line up pretty well. So we're good on that. You want your ribbon, and again, 2 12-inch pieces. Now, if you wanted to, you could tie it top and bottom, but because our flaps are so long, it's going to work going the other way. And that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna get some score tape here. Get it ready. And then just gonna find the center of my page on the two sides and line up my ribbon like so, and then put my score tape on just like that, and then we can flip this around and do it on the other side. Find the center and stick the score tape down. Like that. Okay. Yeah. Goes this way. Now I'm going to let's put the base paper on here first. So if you are following along with me with decorating this, we are using the Nostalgic Memories paper collection, and with this base page, I am going to be using this paper. Just going to lay it right in the center, just like this. And we are adding the paper down first because if you remember, we have two other pieces that we haven't done anything yet, and that is because that's going to be a little flat booklet that goes in the center. And we need our paper down first so that we have a decorated place to put the little flat booklet on. So our base page is covered with our pattern paper. You can set this off to the side for now. And we're going to grab these. It's going to be very simple. We have our flap here, and I put score tape on the inside of my flap instead of where I usually put it, which is on the outside, because I want my tab to be on the bottom. So I have my adhesive here. I'm going to take my 6.5 by 9 inch piece and just butt it up against my score line that I made on my tab here. And then I can just put my tab down like that. And I got a nice, even attachment. And it's not over my score mark. And then it can just close up easily like this. I'm going to add some score tape to my back here. If you don't have score tape or you don't like using score tape, that is perfectly fine. You can use whatever adhesive you like. I just find that with big things like this, especially, score tape kind of helps a little bit. So we have this all made, and this is 4.5 by 6.5. So our height is 8.5, so that's 1 inch on each side. Our width is 6 3/4. That is 2 1/4. So it's 1 1/8 on each side. So you can put your booklet either way. I think I'm gonna do it like this. Gonna have my opening on this side. And if you want, you can use you can close this with magnets. I'm just gonna use the ribbon on the outside to close both my flaps and my booklet. So I'm going to grab my ruler here, and I'm going to line this up with my page edges, and then add my adhesive on the back here. And I'm going to line my booklet up 1 inch top and bottom, and 1 1/8 on the sides. And I'm just going to quickly make sure that I have a good spacing everywhere. And it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. So if you're happy with it, you can stick it really good on there. And now we just have the front flaps to decorate. So for the pattern paper, I have these. I'm going to put this one on the top and this one on the bottom. And actually, these are the same paper. They're just on opposite sides of the paper. I think it actually goes like this. So this is the bottom of the paper, and then this is the top. And now I just have a few embellishments to finish this off. So first I'm going to stick this right at the top here. And this says memories were made. And then I grabbed these 3 butterflies here, and I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle them across the page to bring some color. And this paper is pretty elaborate, so I don't want to add too many things to it. So I'm just gonna kind of keep it a little simpler with my decorating. And now we can tie this up like so. I'm gonna trim the ends really quick to make them look pretty. Here you go, page 9. I hope you are enjoying this album, making all these pages with me through these few weeks. If you liked the video, click the like button down below. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. I will see you tomorrow. Bye!